Did you know that the rich have a secret that most ordinary people never discover? They make money with debt. It might sound crazy, but it's true. In a world where most of us try to avoid debt at all costs, the rich use it as a powerful tool to increase their fortunes. You're about to find out how this is possible and how you can do the same. By the end of this video, you'll understand why everything you thought about debt is completely wrong. And if you master at least half of these tips, you'll be way ahead of many people, and your financial life could change completely. Let's go? Tip 1. Debt as a leverage tool. The rich see debt in a totally different way. They see debt as a powerful lever to increase their investments. Imagine a bricklayer, John, who wants to start a small renovation business. Instead of saving for years, he takes a low-interest loan. With this money, John buys better equipment and can do more jobs in less time, increasing his profit. This is leverage, using other people's money to grow faster. Leverage works like a physical lever. With a little effort, you can lift something much larger than you could alone. In the financial world, this means using other people's capital, loans, to increase your own investment capacity. Let's explore this idea a bit more with a more detailed example. Suppose John needs $20,000 to buy high-quality tools and a vehicle to transport materials. If he had to save this amount, it would take years to gather the necessary money. However, by getting a loan with an interest rate of 5% per year, he can start his business immediately. With the new tools, he can take on larger and more profitable projects. If these projects generate an additional profit of $10,000 per year, he not only covers the cost of the loan, but also significantly increases his annual income. Now, let's think of another scenario. A young woman named Emily, who works as a makeup artist, wants to expand her business. She decides to take a $5,000 loan to open a small studio. With her own space, she attracts more clients and can offer premium services. Her monthly revenue increases by $1,000. In less than a year, she has paid off the loan and is making much more profit than before. The key here is to understand that leverage only works well if the return on investment is higher than the cost of the debt. This requires careful planning and a clear understanding of the risks involved. However, when done right, it can turn a small business into a money-making machine. Tip 2. Real estate investment. The rich often use debt to invest in real estate. They take loans to buy properties, which they then rent out. Think of a bus driver named Mike. He decides to buy a small house to rent. The rent he receives is higher than the loan payment, and he still has money left over. Over time, the value of the house increases, and Mike can sell it for a profit or use the appreciation to take out more loans and buy more properties. Investing in real estate is one of the oldest and safest ways to create wealth. Real estate tends to appreciate over time, and this appreciation can be used to the investor's advantage. Let's examine how this works in more detail. Mike finds a house that costs $100,000. He gets a mortgage with an interest rate of 4% per year and a term of 30 years. The monthly loan payment is approximately $477. Mike rents the house for $800 per month. After deducting the loan payment, he still has a monthly profit of $323. This means that, in addition to paying off the loan with the rental income, he has a positive cash flow. Additionally, the house is appreciating. Suppose the average appreciation of properties in the area is 3% per year. After 5 years, the house is worth about $127. Mike can sell the house for a considerable profit or use the increase in value to refinance the loan and invest in more properties. This is the power of leveraged real estate investment. You use the bank's money to buy an asset that generates income and appreciates over time. Of course, it is crucial to choose the property well and understand the real estate market to minimize risks. The rich often have a team of advisors to help make informed decisions, but even individual investors can succeed with careful research and planning. Tip 3. Good debt versus bad debt. Not all debt is bad. The rich understand the difference between good debt and bad debt. Good debt is the kind that generates more money than it costs. For example, Sarah, a bakery attendant, uses a credit card with points to buy ingredients on sale and resell homemade sweets. The profit she makes is higher than the credit card interest. Bad debt, on the other hand, is the kind that does not bring a return, like buying expensive clothes on credit without necessity. To better understand this difference, let's explore some more examples. Good debt is a concept based on the idea that you are investing in something that will have a financial return. Let's see how this applies in various situations. A mechanic named Dave wants to increase his shop's capacity. He takes out a $10,000 loan to buy a new diagnostic machine that allows him to diagnose car problems much faster. With this machine, Dave can serve more customers daily and increase his revenue by $2,000 per month. The monthly loan payment is $300. After paying off the loan, he still has an additional monthly profit of $1,700. Now let's consider an example of bad debt. James, a clerk, buys a state-of-the-art TV on credit, paying $2,000 with an interest rate of 20% per year. He does this on impulse, without really needing the new TV. The monthly payments are $200, and he ends up paying much more than the original price of the TV. This purchase generates no financial return, only increasing his monthly expenses and financial stress. Understanding this difference is crucial to using debt to your advantage. Good debts are those that increase your cash flow or net worth. They are an investment in your financial future. Bad debts, on the other hand, drain your money and increase your financial burden without offering any long-term benefit. If you like the idea of earning between $5,000 and $10,000 per month as extra income by creating simple YouTube videos like this one, I have a complete and straightforward course that I developed for a single payment of $29.90. The link is in the first pinned comment of the video and in the About section of the channel, okay? If you're interested, just click the link to know more. But now, back to the content. Tip 4. Taking advantage of interest rates. The rich are masters at taking advantage of low interest rates. They take out loans when interest rates are low and invest in opportunities that yield more than the interest they pay. Consider a simple example. A waiter named Tom takes out a low-interest loan to take a qualification course. After graduating, he gets a better job that pays him twice what he earned before. The debt allowed Tom to invest in himself and increase his income. Let's explore in more detail how the rich take advantage of interest rate variations to maximize their returns. When interest rates are low, it is cheaper to borrow money. This means that the cost of capital is lower, and any investment you make with this money needs to generate a relatively lower return to be profitable. For example, during periods of low interest rates, the rich may refinance their mortgages to reduce monthly payments or to free up capital that can be reinvested. Tom, our waiter, decides to take out a student loan with an interest rate of 3% per year. The course he takes costs $5,000 and lasts 6 months. After completing it, he qualifies for a management position at a restaurant, doubling his salary from $2,000 to $4,000 per month. Even after paying $150 per month for the loan, Tom has a net increase of $1,850 in his monthly income. Another strategy the rich use is called carry trade. They take loans in a country where interest rates are low and invest in another where returns are higher. This is a bit more advanced, but illustrates well how interest rates can be exploited. Moreover, the rich are often aware of the opportunities offered by banks and other financial institutions during periods of low rates. They can access lines of credit with favorable rates or obtain special conditions for business loans, all of which maximize the profit potential of their investments. Tip 5. Reinvesting profits. One of the smartest strategies is to reinvest the profits obtained with debts. The rich do this all the time. They take the profits from an investment financed by debt and reinvest them in new projects. For example, a hairdresser named Lisa takes out a loan to open her salon. The salon starts to make a profit, and Lisa uses that profit to open a second unit, and so on. Each new unit generates more income and growth. Let's delve deeper into this concept. Reinvesting profits means that you are constantly putting money back into the business or new investments instead of spending it on non-essential things. This creates a snowball effect, where your profits generate more profits. Lisa takes out a $20,000 loan to open her first salon. After covering all expenses, she is making a profit of $2,000 per month. Instead of spending this money, Lisa decides to reinvest it. In 1 year, she has accumulated $24,000 in profits, which she uses to open a second salon. Now with 2 salons, her monthly profit increases to $4,000. She continues to reinvest the profits from both salons to open more units. In 5 years, Lisa has 5 salons and a monthly profit of $10,000. This exponential growth was only possible because Lisa understood the power of reinvesting her profits. The rich also do this in other types of investments. Suppose Mark, a delivery driver, invests $10,000 in stocks that pay dividends. He receives $500 in dividends per year. Instead of spending, he reinvests these dividends in more stocks. Over time, the compounded dividends and stock value significantly increases net worth. Reinvesting profits is an essential practice for sustainable growth and long-term wealth creation. It is one of the strategies that separates successful investors from others, allowing their assets to grow and multiply over time. So, did you like the tips? Did you see how the rich use debt to their advantage? Maybe you noticed that some detail was missing, or you want to know more about a specific strategy. Leave your comment below, like the video, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing tips on how to do well financially. If you want more tips on how to be a high-value man, click on the video appearing on the screen now. See you next time. See you there.